Welcome to the channel slash podcast. I think this is episode 3 or episode 4. I'm not sure, but great to be back and great to have you on as well. We have Ahmed here, my first ever client that I worked with, and we've had some amazing results.
Yeah,
So why don't you talk about your results and why don't you talk about your journey and what you've achieved so far?
let's go. Alright, so my name is Ahmed, and I've been with Mehdi since January. I started off at 130 kilograms, didn't have a healthy diet. I just eating whatever I want, not really exercising often. I started with you, uh, changed my life. I'm down 40 kilograms in week 37, I think it's now.
Damn.
Uh, and I feel much better about myself now. Much more active, look better, feel better, and it's just like changed my entire lifestyle.
Mad, man. Well done, bro. Well done. I mean, you've put in the work, 37 weeks is a lot of time and you've actually dedicated time and you've built up some amazing habits as well along the way. So well done to you. But 40 kilos, yeah?
Yeah,
That's amazing, man. That's
thank
amazing. Honestly, that's life changing.
you.
Yeah. We'll try to pull up a picture. We'll try to pull up a picture of you before and after, but you look great. You look amazing. And yeah, man, what was the biggest lesson you learned?
So essentially, going over what you said, it's just the ability to like build new habits. Going from what I used to eat like before and my activity levels before. It's just the like casual bridging of my old lifestyle into the new one. The building the right habits, eating better, exercising more, and not just mindlessly doing it. Me like building it into something I enjoy.
Interesting that you say that. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. When we first worked together, the biggest challenge for me as a coach was changing your behavior. It wasn't so much the food that you were already eating, because I remember on our first consultation call, when you told me what you were eating, what you were eating was actually not that bad, but it's the way you were going about it. It's also your behavior towards food. Your yeah, as you can say, your habits towards food were not healthy, and that is what caused you to gain all that weight. What was it, 130 kilos? Yeah, so that was the reason why you were 130 kilos. And essentially, what I had to work on mostly was changing your behavior. Yeah, so to work towards improving your behavior, because to be honest with you, the diet, I mean, it's not really about the diet or the plan. That's not really what matters. What matters is how you approach it, and you approached it, of course, with time. You know, it was difficult at the beginning, but then eventually you overcame it, and you overcame those behavioral patterns that you had developed all these years. Now, tell me how was the journey in changing your habits and changing your behavior? How was that journey? How was that challenge? How was it, and how difficult was it to overcome this challenge?
Okay, so for me, the biggest thing is the fact that I was finally ready to make a change in my life. So that made it easier for like the approach to completely like change the way like that I live my life. And the way you started with me, like you didn't throw me straight into like a strict diet. It was like a slow, like a bridge, I would say. Like eliminating things like junk food, then moving on to portion control, then moving into like stuff with like strict dieting, and as it all came eventually, it didn't all just come at me out like all at once out of nowhere, and yeah, that's basically it.
Nice, nice. And was it? I mean, of course, it was definitely challenging. But did you feel at some point that you couldn't do this, or did you feel at some point that this is not something that I can continue doing, or any of those lines?
For me personally, not really, because as I said, it was something that I've opened my mind to change the way I was living, and what helped me is the accountability with you. So I'd have someone over my head to help me whenever I'd have like, let's say, cravings. I'd come to you. You'd like talk to me about it, talk me through it, and it would just get me through.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, dieting is actually not really hard. You know, I've been dieting now. I've been on it for 16 weeks, a hard diet. So, you know, when you talked about the strict, I think you were on a strict diet for 4 weeks, right? All the build up before that, it was slowly trying to prime you for those 4 weeks of hard dieting, wasn't it? If you remember a while ago. Well, I've been on this strict diet for 16 weeks now. Yeah, and I can tell you, like, the biggest challenge is, like I mentioned this before, the biggest challenge is not the diet itself, but it's your own behavior. Yeah, like the emotional stress eating, the triggers, being aware of your triggers, being knowing how to deal with your triggers, and knowing how to overcome the triggers. You know, because that's the biggest challenge. The biggest challenge is not just to follow the diet, but it's when you're sitting down with a group of friends or with our family or traveling and there's some bad options and you go and you choose the bad option. Yeah, that's the challenging part. That's the thing that most people probably find the most difficult. Or if you're stressed, if you're having a really stressful day, come back home and you get into this victim mentality and then you're like, oh, let me just have a whole cheesecake because I had a long day at work today. Yeah, and then of course that, you know, so you need to be aware of that behavior, and you did that very well. You did that very, very well, and you were always very communicative with me. You were always telling me what was going on, which helps me do my job. You know, if you don't tell me what the problem is, how am I going to help you? But if you're constantly in communication with me, then of course it can get a lot easier and a lot easier. Nice, man. What's the biggest thing you got out of it? Yeah, what's the biggest improvement, or yeah, what's the biggest lesson you got out of this?
I'd say it's just learning to like live a better lifestyle. You know, the increase in activity, the better food that I'm getting in my body. It's better fuel, and I'm feeling better myself every day. And you know, implementing new habits such as meditation, for example, it all helps contribute to a better lifestyle.
Nice, nice, man. That's good to hear that. Good to hear that you develop these things into your life. Because I know that it wasn't like that before, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was completely the opposite way, you know. And to be honest, you're living proof that no matter how bad your lifestyle is, you can make a change. Because your lifestyle was bad. Your lifestyle was horrible. Yeah, I mean, look, 130 to get to 130 kilos, your lifestyle must be very, very bad. Yeah, you know. So you're living proof that you can change, no matter how bad it is, no matter how bad your behavior, the patterns you've developed over the years, no matter how fat you are, which is the reality of things, you can make a change, and you can change everything if you're willing to put in the work and you're willing to put in the time and the effort and so on and so forth. So good to hear that your lifestyle is much better. You know, your lifestyle is much better. And okay, so tell me, was there any hesitation before joining? Did you feel any hesitation, any resistance, any fear?
So at first, like I was sort of like against it, like battling in my mind. I was like, I've lived this life for like past 17 years, so like in my mind, I kind of told myself that I'm comfortable with it. But like once I got to where I am right now, and I look back, I realized I couldn't have been comfortable with it. It's just me telling myself that to stay in a comfort zone, and basically it's the attitude that I had to like fight through that, and in order to get me to where I am now.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. And what triggered that? What triggered it? What triggered you wanting to make a change? And
I mean, like I saw myself at the state I was in, you know, 130 kilograms at 17, 18. It's not really a healthy life that I want to live for the rest of my life. And, you know, starting university in next month, it's like a whole new chapter in my life. You know, I want to start fresh and healthy. and also things like family would came into play to affect that, and so helped me like turn into like a new person and a new lifestyle.
Nice, man. Good for you. Good for you. Well done. Yeah, no, that's good. It's good. Sometimes the triggers in our life they can help us make a huge change. My trigger was something similar. I was living a very bad health. I was living a very bad lifestyle. I was just working 24/7, and I realized one day, looked in the mirror, and I was like, "What's going on?" I've sacrificed my health. I've sacrificed my fitness for monetary value, which, let's be honest, at the end of the day, if you get ill, no money is gonna save you. You can get some treatment, you can go to the doctor, but like, is it really gonna cure it? You're gonna have to fight all through it. You have to like really go through a big battle, prevent it from early, and yeah, that triggered me to start my journey. And it's nice to see that through my journey, I've uh, I've helped people like yourself and many others, and I know that you are helping people now as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Talk about that.
All right. So it wasn't. It's not only me in the family that's a bit out of shape and overweight. My siblings. I've also started to like look out for them, because my parents are also living a healthier lifestyle now. My parents are exercising. My dad's on a keto diet, and when your younger siblings like see that, they sort of like get that inspiration. So you being the older brother, you can help them sort of push them into that lifestyle. It starts off by like telling them to eliminate the snacks, the crisps, the chocolate ice cream, take that all out of their way. Then you slowly start implementing things like having salads with your meals, exercising more, and I've started to do that with my brother and sister.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. I know your brother just lost 6 kilos, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, that's the beauty of transforming your body, because you're essentially not just transforming your own body, but you're essentially also gonna transform the people around you. Like you said, your mother is on a diet now, your father's on a diet, your little siblings are dieting, and they're, and when I say dieting, I mean just becoming more healthier. I don't
Yeah.
mean the diet that we the diet that we get on. Yeah, the diet we get on is a bit crazy, but I mean like they become healthier. They start being more aware of what they put in their body. They start to implement better habits, develop better habits, and that's the effect of a life-changing body transformation. When you change your life like that, people around you, like you said, are gonna get inspired. And look, it's not just with you; it's with me as well. Yeah, when I took this seriously and I took it as a job, now my brother is doing it. I mean, now my mother is doing it. Now my father is becoming more aware. My little brothers, my younger brothers, same thing. My younger brothers are like, oh, I'm trying to get stronger. I'm trying to get bigger. I'm trying to go to the gym, and that's the effect that you have. So it's not just you. When you lose 40 kilos, it's not just for you, but it's also for the people around you.
Yeah, definitely.
The people around you are also going to change, and they're also going to improve. And that's the true effect of a real transformation, by the way. Yeah, not that 12 week bullshit. Like a 12 week, shreds, 12 week blitz. I mean, they're great and they work, but that's not a true transformation. A true transformation is when you change your whole lifestyle, essentially, and you improve it and you make it better, and you feel like you're a new person now. And you achieved that. You definitely achieved that. And yeah, man. So what's the best thing about it right now? Now that you have this transformation, now that you've achieved it, what's the thing that you enjoy the most right now?
Just looking and feeling so much better than I was at the start of the year. Like right now, I just this week I went out and did a bit of shopping. Felt so much better about myself. Going from like 4XL to like an XL right now, and just like feeling so much better about myself, having like better fitness. I'm able to like go out like often with my friends, go play football, and like I just feel great.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. So you did shopping, yeah, clothes shopping, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a mad one. When you do clothes shopping, you did it right.
Definitely.
You definitely did it right. That's when you got. That's when the things are working. The diet is working. Diet is working, Papa. Nice, man. That's very good. Now, an interesting thing about you as well is that you're not dieting right now. Like,
Yeah.
you're not dieting,
Mm.
but you're still losing weight, which is that's the power of habits, by the way. When you have the right habits in place, yeah, I say this to all my clients, by the way. When you have the right habits in place, and when you, for example, reach your checkpoint, which I know you want to lose more weight, but you've reached your first checkpoint. You're done with that. You just want to lose more weight, just get even fitter and fitter and fitter, which is amazing and great. But the power, when you have the right habits, when you have the right foundation of habits, you get to a point where losing weight becomes automatic. Because right now you're not really dieting, right? You're eating normal. You're having your normal dose of protein, carbs. You're eating a normal diet, but yet you're still losing weight because your habits are on point. You eliminated the junk. You eliminated the bad food. Exercise is part of your day. Activity level is part of your day. Hence, you're able to lose weight because of all the time you spend developing your habits, and that's the true power, you know. And yeah, that's it's amazing to see that. It's honestly amazing to see that you've had one of the best transformations that I've even personally seen, not just within my clients, but also just around. People don't lose 40 kilos in such a short period of time. Sometimes it takes a year. You did that in like less than half a year. You know what I'm saying? So, well done, respect.
Thank you.
Now, what's next for you? Yeah, now that you've developed this right lifestyle, now that you're living healthy, now you're not dieting, you're still losing weight. What's next for you?
All right. So as you said, my current goal is still to cut down a bit more weight. About 10 kilograms, and from that point, I can start really building my body. So right now, as you said, I'm not really dieting. I'm eating at maintenance and allowing my body to lose weight on autopilot. Because as you said, the habits that I've built allows my body to do that. And I've started going back to gym after it started open, and right now I'm just building muscle and losing weight at the same time, which is nice. I enjoy doing that, and ultimately just like to rebuild my entire body.
Nice, good man, great goal to have, and you definitely will. As long as you Mosai fitness coaching, you definitely will. Don't worry about that. Nice, man. So to end this, so who do you think this? Who would you recommend this to? Who would you say, like, who is this for?
All right, so being a person that has experienced this, I'd put I'd honestly recommend this for anyone. It's fitness isn't really about just having a lot of weight and you just trying to lose it all. It's just like about building the right habits for a better life. It's about feeling better about yourself, and it's just like contributing factors to living a better and healthier life. You feel better about yourself, and yeah.
Definitely, you get more confident as well.
Definitely.
Of course,
Confidence was a huge factor in this weight loss. I just felt so much better about myself. Confidence is just so much higher than I was before.
Yeah, of course, which is important. I mean, confidence is an important thing. Especially inner confidence, feeling good about yourself, feeling good about your body, about your image. That's I think that's even more valuable than just the whole weight that you lost. Honestly, it's just the fact that you feel this way about yourself. There's nothing can buy that. You can lose weight and all these things and amazing, but nothing can buy confidence. Confidence, you either have it or you don't. You can develop it, but to truly attain it it's not an easy thing, and it's not a simple thing to do. Nice, man. Well, good. Honestly, it's great to see that you're crushing it, and I know there's still more work to do. Well, this process never ends. This process, there's always room for improvement. There's always room for growth.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's another mindset you need to adopt to to do well in this journey. You need to adopt that mindset, because if you're not growing, then you're dying. Yeah. Or at least you don't focus on yourself. So it's always that growth towards improving yourself, improving your body, improving your mind, and so on and so forth. And you've adopted that, and that's great, and that's amazing. And yeah, that's it. Really, we'll keep it short and sweet, 20 minutes. Yeah. And yeah, so just before we leave, Now, of course, if you're someone, I know there's many people out there who struggle with the same thing you struggled with, right? You know, they're overweight. They think that they've missed the train. You know, they're in this comfortable spot, and they think that, okay, this, you know, I don't really need to change. There's no hope. No, there is hope. Trust me. Yeah, there's hope. There's hope. You can make a change if you're willing to put in the effort, the work, and honestly, the effort and work is nothing crazy. Like it's something you do on the side, but you just gotta do it smart and you do it over a long period of time, slowly, bit by bit, and eventually, you get to a point where you are right now, which is you simply losing weight while on autopilot. You know, and to get there is not difficult. You just have to be willing to go through the process, to go through the system. There is a system, there is a structure, there is a proven way that you can do this. You know, it worked on you, who you were 130 kilos and you lost 40 kilos, and it has worked on dozens other people just like yourself. Yeah, and I'm sure you've seen a lot of them. We're in the same group. Yeah. So look, if you're someone who's overweight, especially if you're overweight and you're working full time or you're working long hours and you want to start making a change and you want to really understand, at least understand how you can make a change before you commit. The least thing you can do is, okay, if I want to make a change, how can I make a change? Well, there is a way. You can go to my website, mosaidfitnesscoaching.com. In there you can apply for a free consultation call, and I made these free consultation calls solely for the purpose of showing you how you can get to your goal from A to B, and showing you step by step through a proven system, proven structure that has worked with people like Ahmed and many, many, many others like Ahmed. So, you know, feel free to go there. There's only so much we can say on YouTube or podcasting, you know, there's only so much information and value. But to truly get a transformation, you have to take this value, you have to take this information, and you have to individualize it and make it unique and make it apply to your unique lifestyle. So, and that's what the free consultation calls are there for. They're there to show you step by step how you can actually get there and achieve the goal or the transformation that you truly want. Because let's be honest, you know, like the example that we gave, when you change your life, you're going to change the lives of the people around you as well, not just yourself. And I've seen this many, many times. And that's the true beauty of a transformation. And yeah, I hope this has been valuable. I hope this has been helpful. And you can reach me on Instagram. Feel free to subscribe if you like this. Share it, of course. And yeah, you know, have a great day. We're going to crush it. We got a cardio session coming up soon. So we're going to enjoy that. Yeah. And that's it from me. Anything else you want to say?
No, that's all. Just want to let you know this has been a great experience, and I'm thankful for it.
Great, man. You know, and like I said, man, I'm always here for you, and I'm always here to change lives. Yeah. All right, everyone. Have a great day.